I have lost 35, 40 pounds this year. My son, Sunny, is 16 months. I also have an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. So it was my third postpartum journey. And I was like, here we go. I have to gear up. I have to get ready to get in shape for the third time. And we did it. And let me tell you, getting back in shape postpartum in your mid-30s versus your 20s is a whole different ballgame. At least it was for me, not to mention the third time. Your body just, I feel like for me, it just doesn't necessarily want to. It just wants to be comfortable, but we were able to break through that. And I also feel like I did it in a very sustainable, very healthy, very enjoyable way. I still had fun. I really do feel like I experienced balance. And not to mention, I did nurse Sunny for 12 months. So that's what we're gonna talk about. Oh, you have my headphones. That's what we're gonna talk about today. Everything that I ate, how I moved, how I managed being a work from home mom, and how we do that. So first up, first thing I do every single morning is I get ready for the day. By the way, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I make new videos every week. I have been vlogging a ton this summer. Yes, tons of day in the life vlog, what I eat, recipes, grocery hauls, how I work out. I've been doing a lot of decorating for our house this summer. And of course, I have my membership, the Sunshine Club. If you want more like personal day in the life travel vlogs, kind of like our old school Alex and Michael vlog channel, make sure to join the Sunshine Club. It's here on this channel. You can just click join. Tons of extra vlogs for you to watch. So first thing in the morning, every single morning I get ready for the day, and I don't I'm gonna be honest, I don't put on a regular outfit hardly ever. Like Sundays I do for church, but beyond that, Sunny's right here, I pretty much only get ready in like regular clothes. I don't know, maybe 1-2 other times a week. So I have made it a point this year to really build my activewear wardrobe, and that is what I wear, and that is okay. Like, I'm a work from home, stay at home mom. When I leave the house, it is to go to school pickup, it's to go to the grocery store or things like that, okay? So I'm okay in this. I'm okay in this. I feel really cute. I feel really confident in it. Not to mention, that's another thing, buying activewear that you feel confident in. I remember right when I was postpartum with him, I did not buy anything, because you're kind of in that in-between phase where you're just like, you still kind of feel and look pregnant, but you're not anymore, and your hormones and all those things. So I didn't buy anything those first probably like 6 weeks. But then I remember by like 10 weeks postpartum, I was like, okay, I need a few things to get me through this phase of life where I'm not like my pregnant body, but I'm not quite my normal body, you know? And so I remember I'll insert videos and stuff throughout, but I bought a few like capsule wardrobe pieces off Amazon. One of my favorite Amazon workout brands is CRZ Yoga. I bought a few things, like some good sports bras, especially when you're nursing, you need a lot of support and coverage, some good tank tops, t-shirts, and then some just shorts. And I kind of rocked with that. I did some mix and match. I honestly wore that until I was probably more like 6 months postpartum. And then I started building like my regular wardrobe back up. And that's what I have on today. So this jacket is CRZ Yoga. There's just something about these jackets that make you feel like you are put together. Am I right? So I love this. I feel like you can usually get it at a pretty good price. I feel like the normal price is maybe like 40 something. And sometimes you can get it for 30 something. Don't quote me on that. I will have everything that I talk about in this video linked down below. And then this tank is also Amazon. I love this tank. I feel like this is such a nice built-in bra tank. This reminds me of my Honor Active tanks. And then my all-time favorite shorts, Lululemon, what are these called? The Shake It Out shorts or something? I don't know. I feel like I've just really developed a uniform over the past year of what I like. And it's a tight tank top, loose shorts, and then like a sweater or jacket to throw over top. So this is what I wear. And then I work out from home. Okay, that's the big thing for me right now. While Sunny is still small, we work out from home. When he's in school full time, like when the other two were in school, like I could go to a gym or something, I guess, but I have made this my little sanctuary and I just love it. Let me show you around. This is the room. I like to keep it what I consider clean and organized and cozy. I actually have gotten Michael to start working out, but this has been pretty much my domain since we moved in a few years ago. It originally was meant to be like an office, you know, but I use it as a gym. So we have the mirror so we can see what we're doing. We have the chair. I sit in here and like edit videos or talk on the phone or whatever. So I sit in here a lot. We have the Bowflex weights. I actually got these weights probably 9 or 10 years ago. They are very old. The stand is old too. I love them. Yeah, you know, some people have like a love-hate. It's like, it's up to you. I mean, for me, it saves a lot of space. I'm able to get a lot of work done with them, and I love them. This Olive Tree, and I got this just a few weeks ago. I actually do have a big TV that I need to get mounted. It's just taken me some time. But this is where I keep all of my like equipment in here. So I have that. I have my little bands, my tripod, hypochlorous acid spray. If you know, you know, my coasters, so I can set my coffee down in here. I have my stacked mat. This thing is great because it's super thick and plush and you can just stack it like that. So that's fantastic. Over here, I have my tonal. This was kind of like my birthday Christmas present to myself. If you guys have never seen a tonal, they are so cool. It's basically a cable machine, but it's like tech. So think like Peloton, like it has the screen and everything. I'll show it to you. I use this pretty much every single day. I love it so much. And I put my workouts on here. There are programs. I do not follow that. You guys know I love Madeline Moves. I love creating my own programs. Mainly I do Madeline Moves for the past 2 years. So I just, everything that she plans on her app, I just put it in here and create my own workouts. So much fun. There's a lot of different things you can do. I'm sure you guys have seen my videos. I post like every day. Of course, he's in here. Here we go. I have my walking pads. I can get my steps in. It's like 100 degrees outside right now, so I don't really walk outside. If you're wondering why the curtain's like that, it's so that I don't hit the curtain when I walk. I'm about to walk here. My bench and my Peloton and my tripod to film because I film a lot in here. I do Peloton twice a week right now. And so that's fun, like 20, 30 minutes twice a week. But first up, I like to do a little, I call it fasted cardio. So I can either do my Peloton, which I probably should do. Probably should knock that out. I like to do it twice a week. Or I'll just walk on the treadmill for like 20, 30 minutes. And then I'll go eat breakfast and stuff with the kids. They just woke up, they're watching a show. I just got ready. See, like I do my makeup, I get ready for the day. Like I feel good and I consider my workout like an appointment. I don't miss it. I don't answer the phone when I'm working out. I don't do emails when I'm working out. Like it is my appointment and I do not miss my workouts. I work out 4 times a week. That works out pretty well for me because then I still like I work out usually like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I have Wednesday for appointments, for errands, for a rest day, whatever, and then the weekends as well. So it's nice to have like one day during the week as a rest day, you know? So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. I'm probably gonna walk because I'm hungry. So I wanna get to breakfast. So I'm probably gonna walk for 20 minutes and then we'll make breakfast. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We did not get very much walking done because Sonny was very interested in the treadmill and now he's very interested in the dishwasher. We just make it happen, not to mention my watch is dead. So I can't even track my steps, but we just did breakfast as a family. For breakfast lately, I have been doing, I was on an oatmeal kick for like 12 months, honestly. I was doing oatmeal and egg whites every day. And now I've switched, just for the sake of convenience, and to switch it up, I've switched to either English muffin or a mini bagel with egg whites. So that's what I had today. It's like, if you know what's going around in some states right now with there's like a parasite and it's like on produce. So I've been kind of limited on the fruits and veggies that we're eating, and it's like feels so weird because we eat so much fruit. I think I might have a kiwi here in a minute. We eat a ton of kiwis though, but did some cherries and some watermelon too. So I like to start off my day with some carbs and some protein for sure to kind of get me fueled up for my workout so I can lift as heavy as possible. And then the protein obviously just kind of get started on that goal. Try to hit around like 135 grams of protein a day. And I try to do that mostly through Whole Foods. I do allow myself to have 1 serving of protein powder a day. Is this loud? Hold on. There we go. But yeah, as far as step goes, I've kind of had an ongoing step goal of 10,000 steps a day. So originally it was like 7 days a week when I was really trying to lose the weight. So basically I did a cut. I started it at around, I want to say around like 10 weeks postpartum. I kind of started my cut. I felt like my milk supply was established. I was feeling really good. And it was a very small deficit. I counted my macros, and honestly it was good because it just made me, it helped me with that like unsatiable hunger you get during breastfeeding. It helped me to prioritize whole nutritious foods instead of eating empty calories and junk like granola bars all day. Especially when you're nursing, like you just need proper fuel, and that really helped me. And then it was just such a small deficit, but because you're postpartum, I feel like your body responds easier because you're not at like your set weight yet, you know? And so I just did a small deficit, and I worked out my 4 times a week, and I did my steps every day. Then after my deficit ended, I pretty much just maintained the rest of the year. I think I slowly lost another 5 pounds, but I pretty much just maintained the rest of the year, and then did steps like 5 times a week. And this summer I have gone into another deficit. It has been, I'm on week 6 this week, and I will say it's been a lot harder, this deficit. The weight is coming off a lot slower. At least it feels like it. Maybe it's not, because I kind of, now that I say it out loud, I remember feeling this way last summer too, where it was just like, oh my gosh, am I gonna make progress? Honestly, I think that's just the name of the game, is patience. And it is a virtue, and it is a value that I have had to learn the hard way. We're gonna do dishes. We're gonna work out. We're gonna practice with patience right now. Gonna make my water and my creatine for the day. Whoever gave me the tip to not take your creatine with caffeine, thank you. I did not know that tip. So I have my creatine here that I take for cognitive, for memory, for muscle, for endurance. I love my creatine. Take that in a little bit of water, and then I'm also gonna make a little electrolyte pack. So phase 1 of my weight loss journey was truly just focusing on a small deficit, really honing in my nutrition, eating whole foods, prioritizing protein, prioritizing fiber, milk supply, all of those things. If you are having a hard time figuring out what your deficit should be, it is usually 300 to 500 calories off your maintenance. I went slow and steady because I was nursing, and that was really important to me. And also, being that I had gained a lot of weight fast when you're pregnant, and being that I'm older, it goes against what you would think, but you actually don't want to lose weight so fast because you don't want to have loose, saggy skin as much as you can avoid it. And so losing weight slowly over time while prioritizing retaining and gaining muscle is going to help you have that like overall defined, toned look we all go for. So moral of the story, go slow and steady. You're going to have better results. Focus on consistency over time, and it will build. If you're having a hard time figuring out what your cutting calories, macros should be, you first want to figure out what your maintenance calories are. To do that, there's a few different ways you can do it. Of course, you can just Google it, kind of get a rough estimate and go from there, and kind of, you know, find a body calorie, like Google like weight loss calorie calculator, and I'm sure something will come up. For me, I personally wear my Garmin watch or my Oura ring, and so that kind of gives me my maintenance calories, and it's different from like what your body burns at rest. Like, I think for me, my body, just like to be alive, only burns like 1,300 calories a day, I think. Or like, yeah, like not that much. I need to eat more than that. So I build that up by getting in my daily steps, getting in my workout, doing my weekly cardio. Just being an active person helped me get my maintenance calories up to like 1,900, 2,000. So I can take 300 to 500 off of that. If you're not sure what your maintenance calories are, and you don't want to go the Google route, you can of course hire a coach, or you could just track what you eat on a daily basis, a normal day for 3 to 5 days, kind of get an idea, and then go from there. You know what I mean? So here's my creatine and my water. Kids are fighting. I tell you how excited I am to have Back and shoulders on the menu today. Upper body is my favorite day of the week. I have come to love lower body more than I ever have the past few months, I would say, because I just know the importance of training your glutes and your legs for longevity. Hello, he follows me around this house. We got new grass delivered today, or new sod, and Michael's installing it. And so he's just following me around the house. And normally he would take turns between the both of us. The reason that I work out, like, of course I said I wanted to get in shape post baby, but I also really am focusing on longevity and my health, aging, all those things. And I actually, it's okay. It's okay. Come here. You're okay. I actually saw a podcast video recently, and the doctor was talking about how the interviewer, the doctor, whoever, one of them was kind of saying, like, they didn't realize that, let's say you always did like shoulder press with 20s and you just keep with that. She thought that was maintaining her muscle, and the doctor, I think it was Gabrielle Lyon, was like, no, you actually need to be progressively like overloading your muscle and pushing it in order to just maintain that muscle. And we all know how important that is the older we get. And that's just something I just know that I want to live an active lifestyle throughout the rest of my life and be independent and be capable and be strong. And so that really motivates me. I've also really, he can't turn it on, by the way. I've also really I've just fallen in love with the process of living an active lifestyle. And I've said this before, but it's truly become a hobby for me. And yeah, hold on. I know you like pressing that button. I just want to show you. You cannot turn it on because I unplugged this thing. This whole room is completely baby-proofed. But I've fallen in love with the process. Actually, it's funny. I think I told you guys in last week's vlog. Yeah, I did, because it was all about how I was packing my food. It was my first time ever where I packed meal prep to go to Disney. We're like a Disney family. We go all the time. We live 2 hours away. Normally I'll pack some snackies, but I don't usually ever pack meals. I just got off the phone with my sister and she was like, so how was it, like, packing your meal prep? And I was like, honestly, it felt really good to just not worry about my meals and to just know that I was gonna feel good. And I was telling her how some people might have felt restricted bringing meal prep to Disney, but it honestly felt like freedom to me, just to know my digestion was gonna be better, my sleep was gonna be better, my bloating was gonna be better, like I didn't get a headache, you know, all those things where it's just like staying on track with my meals allows me to be the best version of me when it comes to my health, my energy, my fatigue, my strength, keeping up with my kids. Helps me feel my best, and I have really fallen in love with that process. So I'm gonna drink this creatine real quick. You don't have to drink it while you work out. It's part of my routine real quick. Just get some water in me. I did have coffee this morning. That's another thing I've been so happy about lately is I've really gotten my caffeine intake down. I had to admit, it had really gotten up there. Sunny. I was doing a coffee in the morning, a coffee late morning, a coffee protein shake that had caffeine, and a Diet Coke. And now I'm doing usually one coffee, and I always do one coffee in the morning, and then like one other thing throughout the day. Sometimes a second coffee. Lately it's been Diet Coke. There's just something about a good Diet Coke that hits, right? All right, let's get this workout in. I'm so excited. I love shoulder day. I also have to say, I have been using that Hume Body Pod. I work with them a lot on Instagram. If you want a discount, it's over there. I love that thing, and that has really helped me see that I have gone, like, I think I started the year, I shared it in the vlog, at 36% body fat. We are now in July, so we're a little bit more than halfway through. When I checked this morning, it was 28%. So we're doing pretty good. We're making some decent progress there. morning. I wanted to show you my outfit for church today. Quince is actually sponsoring this portion of the video. Entire outfit is from there. I started shopping at Quince a couple years ago. Really got into it last year postpartum for church clothes especially. I feel like it's such a nice way to elevate your wardrobe. They have really great standout pieces, basics, at a really great price, but the quality is very top tier. So they really do their cashmere well. I have on this little like navy cashmere sweater just draped over the shoulders. This really pretty dress. It has pockets. I love the structure. It's like a zip up and you can adjust the straps. I just thought this was so cute. I actually saw it on the model and just completely copied it. So whether you want to shop their home pieces, they have really nice sheets, cashmere like this, really pretty dresses. They even have baby stuff. I will have my QR code here. You can check that out. I will also have a link down in the description so you can check out all of my favorites. Everything is true to size and really great quality. Thanks to Quince. Workout is done. I have to admit it was a little bit chaotic today, and we definitely focused a little bit more on just getting it done. And we did that. We got it done. It wasn't the best workout I've ever had, but they can't all be the best workout you've ever had, right? So we got it done today. We'll finish up our steps later. Everyone is out by the pool now, and I am making everyone some lunch. On Instagram, I shared my meal plan for the week for lunch and dinner. And I'm doing sandwiches for everyone for lunch. For myself, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I think I have some patties made, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do that. I've been eating that like on repeat a lot lately. I love to just eat very simple, easy meals. Lunch is different, I feel like, because I'm not really like cooking something, but like at dinner, I don't make something different for everyone. Like we all kind of eat the same thing. So we did salmon bowls the other night. And then last night we did steak with sweet potato and corn on the cob. And then tonight we actually bought a ton of steak. So we could do steak again. Or I got stuff to do chicken or nachos. So we'll see. But I like to have like, let me just finish cutting this loaf on here. I like to do leaner cuts of protein, like a lean ground beef or a chicken breast. Occasionally I will do steak. And then we also do salmon a lot too. So that's kind of what I rotate between. I'm gonna be completely honest. Most dinners are either chicken, ground beef, or salmon. And those are kind of like our favorite things. We just make them in different ways, you know? The ground beef could be pasta, it could be tacos, it could be salad, it could be sweet potatoes, ground beef, and cottage cheese. Like, you know, we make it a bunch of different ways. It could be patties and burger bowls. So my kids love club sandwiches. Uh-oh, someone's hungry. Hey, they love a mayo on their club sandwich. Yes?
Can you make us some club sandwiches?
Club sandwich?
Yeah,
Yeah, coming right up.
Okay, snap it up.
Okay.
Some good bread.
Okay, some good bread. How nice was that? Usually when I tell them I'm making something, they're like, meow. When it comes to the workouts that I've done over the past 16 months, I've been pretty open about the fact that I use the Moves app from Madeline Moves. They have a pregnancy program and a postpartum program. I did both of those. And then her like everyday program is called Weekly Moves. And so I have done that. I just love it. And then just very recently, I've also started incorporating a few of like my own workouts and stuff, just using my tonal and just kind of having fun. I really do enjoy it, but Madeline Moves is like my go-to. Her programming is fantastic. I actually recently shared how I was able to go from 0 push-ups to 10 push-ups over the past year using her summer program that she did last year, and then she did it again this summer. It's called Master Your Move, and that's really cool too. I will say for me, one of the things that has helped the most is just repeating meals over and over again and not trying to always reinvent the wheel. Actually don't have any meat prepped for myself right now, so I'm gonna make some ground beef really quick. And I did have some sweet potatoes prepped because we had that for dinner last night. So I will do ground beef, sweet potatoes, and cottage cheese for dinner, and I'll just plan on having that probably for the rest of the week, honestly, for lunch. And I'll just kind of have that meal prepped and ready. This will take me just a few minutes. I do have some rice meal prepped too. I like to keep carbs and protein prepped, so I'll just make this whole pack for myself. Got Sunny down for a nap. Rocco and Michael are swimming. Julian's over here reading and playing. I am organizing this. If you have seen this disaster in my videos for the past month, I have seen it too, okay? And I've shared this with you guys before, but I try to post everything. Even if I look ugly, even if my skin looks bad, even if I don't like the way I look, even if I don't like the way my house looks, even if something looks messy or whatever, I try to still post it. And just to share that, like, I'm normal, we're all normal, you know what I mean? But anyways, this area has been bothering me. So I'm trying to show you, our light bulb is out right here, so it's like hard to see, but it's just like our little mud room, and it's so disorganized. And so I've been taking everything out of the shelves. I ordered some baskets to put our shoes in baskets. These are all my bags. I'm gonna bring my bags upstairs. Obviously, next month school starts, so this will be backpacks. And I'm basically trying to figure out what I'm gonna put on this side. So I have these really big boxes where I can keep their special school papers and projects. But what I had been doing is, like, I just kind of been throwing them all in this bottom one. And then at the end of the year, go through, see what I'm gonna keep, get rid of, bring it upstairs into those big boxes. Kind of got overloaded. So this is my new plan. They each have a bin. At the end of every week when everything comes home, I'll decide what to keep, what to get rid of, put it in there. Once it gets full, we'll move it upstairs, kind of a thing for now. That's the plan. So they'll each have a bin up there. And then here at this bin, Michael and I just have naturally started keeping our sunglasses, keys, you know, things that we take with us every single day out the door. So keys, wallet, sunglasses. So I think I'll kind of develop a system for that. And then in this shelf here, because there's a plug, I'm thinking this will be their laptops. So Julian's going into 3rd grade, so he has his school laptop already. Rocco's going into kindergarten, so they get a laptop in kindergarten. I don't think they bring it home though in kindergarten, but either way, Julian has to charge his every night. So it'll be nice if he has like his little cubby here. I may even just do that, like backpacks, lunchbox, computers go here and here. And then this could be like, you know, our trash bags and cleaning supplies and stuff that we like to keep in the house. And then up there, I'll just do like decoration up there because there's no way we're reaching that. And we have these. This is where we just have storage. So that's the plan. Also trying to figure out a place to keep all of their coloring supplies because they use that every day and they'll obviously need it for homework. So I'm just going through all of our, these are all of our like coloring. This is everything that was in those drawers. So this is all of our supplies that they'll need for homework. Here was like some of their stuff that they worked on last year. Just kind of going through. And then we had like some miscellaneous, like we have a lot of cords we keep over there, cleaning things, whatever. So I'm just going through everything and trying to get that organized. I'm just doing a little bit every day to get us optimized before school starts. I'm not going crazy. We're out here walking, finishing up our steps for the night. I have to admit, I have quite a bit left. I have like 4,000 left for the day. Ooh. It's been kind of a rainy summer, so it's nice that it will kind of cool down in the evenings. We can go outside for a little bit. The kids can ride their scooters or bike. I have Sunny here in the stroller with me. And we'll just finish up our steps and enjoy the evening before dinner. I'll show you what we end up doing for dinner, night routine, but this is kind of the routine. Get our steps in, get our workout in, eat our healthy meals, and that is how we've lost the baby weight over the past 16 months. I will say I did lose the majority of it in a small deficit that I did last summer. And I went to maintenance all year, just really enjoyed the year. For me, that's nice to do things in phases. So I have set phases where I'm cutting, doing a little bit more of restriction, and then phases where I'm eating at maintenance, practicing balance, enjoying all the fun things, eating out, treats, all those things. So right now, I will say I do have a treat just about every day still, like something sweet to look forward to because I have a sweet tooth. But I am in that cut phase again, so I am just remembering all the things I did last year to help get me through. But I try to be really adherent so that it's a short little phase, like 6 to 12 weeks, and then I can go back into maintenance. I completely forgot that I was filming and I plated and ate my dinner, but I literally just had chicken, rice, and some zucchini. I meal prepped a bunch of food over the weekend, so we already had some ground beef and chicken prepped and some rice. And so for the family, I gave them the taco meat with the rice with guac, and then I heated up just a little bit of corn and black beans, and they kind of have been picking on that, eating it with like nacho chips. And I ate my dinner here. I have my protein shake. Michael copied me and he made one too. This is the Oath pink lemonade flavor. I love. It really reminds me of like a Chick-fil-A lemonade. So nice little sweet treat. I got a rice cake and peanut butter. I was thinking about this today.
What?
If someone said to you, okay, you can eat your favorite meal in the world, what would you pick? I'll start by saying mine.
I'm gonna go.
I said I'll start by saying mine.
I'm gonna go first.
No, I'm going first. Mine would be
dinner.
okay. Mine would be to start a cup of soup. It could be French onion. It could be lobster bisque. It could be tomato.
Like our favorite restaurant.
Then no, it's meal. Then I would get a very crispy, cold Diet Coke, preferably with a little fresh lemon in it. Then for my main, it would be a delicious Caesar salad with truffle fries and maybe split a burger. And my dessert would be a chocolate lava cake.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, Julian.
So two dinner things. Can I do my breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Can I do my breakfast, lunch?
Just your favorite dinner and dessert.
So my dinner would be chicken tenders
Okay.
with fries, honey mustard, and lemonade.
Ooh, so Disney cruise.
It's like we always eat at Disney World. We always eat at the pool.
Okay, well, what about dessert?
For dessert, I would have caramel cone ice cream, Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and then salted butter and brown cookie Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Let's go.
Okay, Rocco, what would you do?
I will do for dinner. I will do. Okay, so I will do pizza. So it counts pepperoni pizza,
Okay.
cheese pizza, spicy
Hawaii.
pepper pizza,
Ooh.
Hawaii.
olive pizza, olive pizza with Hawaiian pizza.
Just every pizza buffet.
Yeah, and some kind of pizza, and then
Any breadsticks or anything?
breadsticks with a lot of just like normal cheese, like yummy cheese on it.
I was thinking you would say the mad fish bread and oil.
And then this is what I want to do. Okay, if this was if you did this for one day, I'll be so happy.
What?
We will just eat for breakfast. We will eat waffles, and then for lunch, we'll eat cup sandwich. And then,
Nice.
and then for dinner, we will do catfish, and then we go back home, and then we'll go to Publix, and then we go and we can and I wish and if there was a good ice cream and it was buy one get one, we would get it.
Publix BOGO. Okay. Daddy, what's yours?
Just dinner.
Like just a dinner. It could be appetizer, dinner, and dessert.
I would go with bad fish, bread, and oil.
With poop.
Then that's log on the side.
A log on this side.
Okay.
Meal all the way. Chicken tenders, fries, honey mustard, and Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Like
What's wrong?
Well,
That's
on a
perfect.
Disney trip, for dinner, I would do Pinocchio.
I'm kind of do.
If we were at
Yeah, I would like to do like
Pinocchio.
chicken
And
tenders.
Pinocchio.
And like. some
You wouldn't do a
fries.
burger? You wouldn't do pizza? Or you just do?
You won't do Pinocchio.
Maybe a smash burger.
Will you choose Pinocchio? Can you pick me up, please?
You wouldn't do
I
like
got heavy, right?
like
I
a
got heavy.
You wouldn't want to start with like a Captain Kurt's clam chowder or a
No.
Nordstrom Cafe tomato soup or Grand Floridian Cafe French onion
Daddy,
soup.
let's go.
No.
Daddy,
I don't think about food that much.
come on, Daddy. Let's go on.
All right, let's hear.
I probably should have added.
Let's hear it. What is your, if you could have, it doesn't, it's not necessarily the restaurant, but it could be the restaurant, appetizer, dinner, and dessert, like ultimate meal.
Yeah.
Wow, I really gave Madfish a big shout out there.
Yeah, if you don't know, Madfish is their favorite restaurant in Sarasota. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss next week's video. Give this one a thumbs up if you liked it. And let me know your favorite dinner down below. And if you have any questions, I'll be on Instagram.